Alright, welcome back to part 4 of the PlayStation 2 games that I own. So let's get to it. Alright, next is Full Metal Alchemist. Huge Full Metal Alchemist fan. I think Full Metal Alchemist is probably probably by far my favorite anime. But Death Note is definitely getting up there. The game, however, it's not awful, but it's kind of slow, way too slow for my liking. And the lack of speech in the game kind of kills it a little bit. I do like that it's its own story and that it doesn't follow the exact story of the anime. So, in that, it's an alright game. Next is Full Metal Alchemist 2. I wasn't going to get this at first, but it did get better reviews, and this is actually what got me into the anime, because I wasn't into the anime at first. I really only bought it because it's a Square Enix game, and I love Square Enix. Or Squeenix, as I like to call them now. Full Metal Alchemist 2, definitely better than the other one. A lot faster. The gameplay's better, and what they should have added from the beginning, speech. And also came with a bonus, there goes the disc, a bonus DVD with 2 of the episodes, which is what got me into the anime after watching the 2 episodes. So I owe it to this game for getting me into the series. Next up is what's it called? Romancing Saga, and as you can tell, the top here is kind of fucked up. Oh well. Romancing Saga, I tried playing a little bit of it. It seems kind of slow and kind of hard, actually. So I haven't been playing it, but it's a Square Enix game, so I'm sure I'll get around to it eventually. I do understand that it is a remake also from the Super NES, so that should be cool. Maybe I should play them side by side. The game that got me to buy a PlayStation 2 in the first place, Kingdom Hearts. I kid you not, I didn't have a PlayStation 2. I was at my cousin's house one night, and he happened to rent Kingdom Hearts, and I watched him play it all night, and that's what sold me on a PS2. So I got my PS2 for Christmas, asked for it, and right beside it was Kingdom Hearts. And that had to have been, that had to have been the best Christmas ever, just because of this great game. And my friend wanted me to mention that Sephiroth, it took me quite a long time to beat Sephiroth, almost months to finally beat Sephiroth in the game. My friend, according to him, beat him in about 2 days. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I've never seen his file or seen the clearance, or him actually fight Sephiroth, so whether that's true or not, I don't know. And of course, Kingdom Hearts 2. This was a game that I pre-ordered months in advance and picked it up, well, I shouldn't say the first day. I picked it up on the Friday that it came out. It came out on a Tuesday. I remember March 28th, 2006 it came out, and I got it on the Friday. Why I didn't get it on the launch date? Because I was at school, boarding school actually. So I didn't pick it up until then, and I tried to savor every minute of this game. I tried to make it last as long as I could. So I did side quests and I did everything to try and make it as last as I could. But even with that, I beat it in about a week. Such a good game though. Better than the first one, I think. Easier, but definitely better. Next up, Valkyrie Profile 2. This is a game I'm trying to play. When I say try, I mean it seems like a game I would really get into. But it's way too tough. It's such a tough game. And that's not to say I'm going to stop playing it. I'm kind of into the story, or at least where I am. So I'm not too far into it, but I am into it. So I got to continue playing, regardless of its difficulty. Star Ocean, Till the End of Time. I remember I was really excited for this game when it came out, because that's when I hit my RPG peak, and I wanted every RPG that came out, especially ones made by Square. Star Ocean, it ended up being really tough, and I remember it took me a long time to beat. In fact, I think it took me about 89 hours to finish this game, and yes, I did do some of the side quests. When it was all finished, I did think it was a pretty okay game. It wasn't what I expected, but it's still not bad. My friend hates this game, but he should finish it. Final Fantasy X, the game that got me into RPGs, actually, well, turn-based RPGs, that is, and the whole Final Fantasy series. I actually got this with Kingdom Hearts. So this was the first Final Fantasy game I played, and it's what opened me up to the world of Final Fantasy, so great game. And of course, after playing Final Fantasy X, I had to pick up Final Fantasy X too, which a lot of people don't like because of the whole just the 3 girls thing. I like it, actually. I don't mind this game. There were some missions in the game that I thought were kind of weird, but I don't know. It's Final Fantasy X, and at the time I loved Final Fantasy X and I wanted more, so had to pick this up, and in the end I did end up liking it. Final Fantasy XII. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate comments for this, but I didn't like Final Fantasy XII. I don't like the whole idea of the real-time battle system. I remember playing through this game and I tried really, really hard to like it, and in the end I just couldn't get into it. The one thing I will say about this game, though, it does look beautiful and it has great voice acting, but besides that I couldn't get into it. And as you will notice, this is the special edition one that comes with the bonus DVD, so at least I got that. The metal casing is awesome. Next up is... I have no idea what the fuck this game is. Surprisingly, I didn't buy this. My brother bought this. If you're wondering why I can't read it, it's because if you haven't read my profile, I am visually impaired, so half blind, half sighted, I guess. So some things are tough to read, and John can see, so whatever. I haven't played too much of this game, and what I did, it didn't seem that good to me, but it's Square, so I'll have to play it sometime. Maybe somebody can tell me what that's called. Dragon Quest A, probably one of my favorite RPGs. I played this over a summer and couldn't put this game down. I thought it was amazing. It took me forever to beat, though. About 160 hours, I think, to finally finish this game. And that was without... Or, no, I did do some of the side quests. But it took me a really long time to finish this game. But you know what? It was worth it. Such a great game. Next is Grandia 3. Really short for an RPG. Maybe not as short as Eternal Sonata for 360, but still pretty short. Really good game. The battle system's good, the voice acting's good, the story's been done before, but it's still not that bad. Good RPG. And last for this part is Radiata Stories. Haven't played it yet, but from what I've read from reviews, it seems to be a pretty good game, and from what I've heard from people, it seems to be a pretty good game. So I'll have to check it out. So I guess that concludes part 4 of my PS2 games, and I guess a subtitle should be the Square Enix collection, because I believe those are all Square games. So until next time for the final part.